You're in trouble today because I'll be talking about a boy. And not just any ordinary boy, I'll be talking about a very special boy. No, I'm not talking about these guys. I'm talking about Karl Lagerfeld's Chanel boy handbag that took the world by storm. So in this video, I will briefly talk about its history, the inspiration behind the bag, the anatomy of the boy, and a full review of my Chanel boy bag. So go get your snacks and your drinks ready because it's about to get steamy up in here. Ooh. The boy bag was first introduced almost 10 years ago at Chanel's Fall/Winter 2011 collection. Its bold and edgier appearance caught the attention of many women and quickly solidified its place with the classics such as the 255 and the 1112, aka the classic flap. The inspiration behind the boy bag came from Coco Chanel's aesthetics, which is borrowing from menswear and turning it into something chic and comfortable and beautiful. Lagerfeld fully understood Chanel, so when he was designing the boy bag, he took inspiration from men's hunting accessories, the cartridge bag. He turned a bag that was typically used to carry ammunition to a bag where a modern individual can carry their own kind of weapon. The name was taken from, you guessed it, Coco Chanel's greatest love, Arthur Edward Boy Capel. Their love rivals the likes of Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet or Romeo and Juliet. Boy and Coco's love affair lent shape not only to her personal life, but to the course of her global empire. He was able to see past through Coco Chanel's facade of a sharp-witted little seamstress to the hungry, brilliant, yearning spirit beneath, and he made sure that Chanel saw that. With Boy's encouragement, Coco finally saw herself as someone who was talented, had a future, and someone who was worthy of respect. Boy Capel helped Chanel build her empire by giving her good business advice and financially supporting her up until to a certain point because our girl Coco went viral back in the day. One of the best advices that Boy Capel gave Coco Chanel was to keep her Deauville boutique open during World War I. Deauville became the outpost for many wealthy women and they were deprived of their usual dressmakers. So you have a bunch of wealthy women who were deprived of their dressmakers, who needs new clothes, because what else do you do when you're stressed and you're scared? You shop. I'm just kidding. During the war, women's fashion is slowly changing. Women are now starting to crave clothing that incorporated functionality, practicality, and comfortability. Everything that Chanel already was. That's why Chanel became an instant hit, because her aesthetic already incorporated what women were craving at the time in their clothing. With Capel's advice, Chanel was able to expand her empire. To Capel, helping Chanel build her empire was more than a matter of good business. It was a matter of conscience. He believed that women should have the same equal opportunity as men. He even wrote an essay called Necessary Emancipations, where he talked about the injustices that women faced and how it is time to enfranchise them. Ooh, no wonder she fell in love with him. He definitely deserved to have a bag named after him. Like, duh, I'm already falling in love with this man. Anyways, there's a theory that Coco Chanel's Interlocking CC was inspired by their surnames, Chanel and Capel. Yes, unfortunately, they didn't get married, but at the time, a marriage was more of a business and political move. Capel's political ambitions overshadowed his feelings for Coco Chanel. He chose to marry for status so he can advance his political career. Now that we know its history and inspiration, let's move on to its anatomy. Yeah. The Chanel Boy Classic Flap has a rectangular shape, sleek leather edges, diamond quilting with gourmet chain and leather shoulder strap. Lagerfeld designed the clasp in a rectangular shape push-lock style with interlocking CCs and 6 studs. The boy bag comes in different sizes such as small, old medium, new medium, large, and extra large. As for the hardware, it can come in shiny gold, antique gold, shiny silver, ruthenium, so black, or iridescent. The hardware also comes in limited edition styles such as Paris Edinburgh, Paris Dallas, plexiglass, cube, or fluo. As for the leather, depending on the season, Chanel might release it in green calfskin aka Caviar, lambskin, iridescent, suede, goatskin, or patent. The interior of the boy bag is much simpler compared to the classic flap. It has one large compartment and one slip pocket. Now let's move on to review my favorite boy. Since perfect boys only exist in Chanel, I needed to add one to my collection. The boy bag in Chevron grain calfskin with Ruthenium Hardware embodies both femininity and masculinity perfectly. The industrial feel of the Ruthenium perfectly complements the texture of the grain calfskin, which is why I love it. This combination is the kind of boy I'd love to take home to my parents. He is modern, yet still classy. He's edgy, but still has a touch of femininity. He can easily go from, "I'll have your daughter home by 7," to "your daughter calls me daddy too." You can wear the boy bag in many different ways. For instance, you can wear it crossbody, you can wear it double chain, single chain, or you can wear it this way by placing the leather strap under the base of the boy bag. The interior is fabric lined and one slip pocket. You can easily fit most of your essentials in the bag, but I do find it a bit harder to open and close because of the clasp mechanism. Here it is compared to the classic flap. As you can see, the boy has a structured shape to it and the boy has a longer chain length. The interior of the classic flap consists of many different compartments and is leather lined, whereas the boy is much simpler and is fabric lined. Here is the side comparison, front comparison, and the chain length comparison. I've been with my boy for about a year or two now. I don't exactly remember because when you're a shopaholic, you just don't remember. You just go swipe, swipe. My relationship with the boy has been extremely amazing so far. I'm still in love with him and he's still in love with me. Well, he better, shoot. I haven't had any problems with him at all despite the abuse and the love I've given him. Its structure and corners are still looking pretty solid despite it being exposed to the harsh conditions of off-road and camping. Yeah, I accidentally took my boy out instead of my reissue that one time. My husband likes to plan last minute and I thought I grabbed my reissue, but I grabbed my boy. Yeah. Anyways, I feel that you can carry a bit more with the boy compared to the classic flap. I only carry my card holder, my keys, and my phone, and a couple of essentials like sanitizers or whatever. Here is me throwing random things in there just to show you how much it can fit. Okay, I kind of lied about our perfect relationship, but then again, whose relationship is really perfect? The only thing I don't like about the boy bag is that it can sometimes feel a little too bulky. The structured design and the chunky chains is definitely not everyone's cup of tea. There are days where I'm like, this is a little too chunky, you know? The combination I chose for my boy bag doesn't go very well with my dressier outfits, such as my pastel colored dresses or girly girl outfits due to the Ruthenium Hardware. The Ruthenium Hardware emphasizes the industrial and edgy vibes a little more. However, if I had chosen my boy bag in a shiny hardware, it'd be a different story. I think it would fit perfectly with dress outfits. Overall, I definitely understand how the boy bag captured so many women's hearts. Its sleek, edgy, and modern design perfectly embodies the house's aesthetic that it was founded on. The boy bag is perfect for those who are looking to add structure and spice into their bag collection. It's iconic to its groundbreaking design, making it a work of art. However, due to its declining popularity, its resale value isn't the best. If you're completely in love with the design, you should definitely get it, and other people's opinions shouldn't really matter because at the end of the day, you're the one rocking it, you're the one spending the money, and you're the one who's gonna be working it. Mademoiselles, our love affair with the boy ends here. And if you like this video, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and comment down below.